I'll tell you, ma'am, it's been 18 months, and I have evidence where they falsified my brother's police report, muted and edited my brother's dash camera before impact. They muted that dash camera.
And just to interrupt, but just to be clear, since we are under a criminal protective order as well, Amar, you found all this out on your own, did you not?
Ma'am, I have, ma'am, it's been 18 months, and to tell me that this information.
Would you do me a favor? Would
Yes,
you
ma'am.
answer my question up and yes or no?
Yes,
Did you
I
obtain
have.
this information yourself?
Of course I did.
Okay.
It's been 18 months. We have a lot of police officers inside the police department that are not okay with what's happening to my brother.
Okay.
When I got back from overseas, I started a company for a Quantico Marine base, and I've hired Marines, that are military police Marines.
So you've gotten
And
information.
I have a lot of friends that are police officers.
Gotcha.
And to make this go on for 18 months, and to think that I'm not going to obtain this information from inside the police department by a police officer is ridiculous. There's a lot of police officers that serve and protect this community every day. They wear a badge, they wear a uniform, they protect this community.
And God bless each one of them.
And what's happening to my brother, they're not okay with it.
No.
They see what's happening to my brother. They know that an investigator falsified the police report. They know that investigator Robert Drum cut and staged the vehicle. They know that he cut and muted the dash camera. Now, you don't think I'm going to be supplied with this drive? I have every piece of evidence that Prosecutor Sarah Sammy has. I haven't released it. I'm just waiting to see how this whole thing plays out. I want to see if they're going to fix it. I want to see if they're going to, if I believe that when the right individuals watch what this investigator is doing to my brother, they're going to hold him accountable. I'm asking for accountability. I'm asking that this investigator is held accountable. I'm asking that Prosecutor Sarah Sammy, who's a young, hungry prosecutor, is held accountable by law. She's privy to all this information. Now, she put this under seal. I'm not under seal. I didn't sign a protective order, but a police officer gave me this information. Now, I'll tell you, she has all this information, but she's looking the other way. I'm asking for accountability. That a prosecutor sees that this is a vehicle accident and looks the other way, and instead of bringing justice to my brother, she protects an investigator that lied on a police report. And the only reason he lied, I'll tell you why he lied. My brother sued the police department back in 2018. It was an ongoing lawsuit all the way to the day of the accident. And my brother sued them, and he got police officers fired. It was a giant lawsuit. And it was an ongoing lawsuit all the way to the day of the accident. My brother has been profiled.
Even at least 10 days after the accident.
Yes, ma'am. My brother has been profiled. My brother has been harassed by the police for suing the police. Now that he got in a vehicle accident, they have a grudge. They took advantage of my brother while he was in a coma. Investigator Robert Drum and Investigator Mason, they muted the dash camera, cut the dash camera, crushed and staged the vehicle, and falsified my brother's statements on the police report. And I have the evidence to show this community what they've done to my brother. Now, I'm waiting. I'm going to be really honest with you. I haven't released it. I'm waiting for this police department to look into what's happening to my brother and hold Investigator Robert Drum, Investigator Mason, Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, Prosecutor Sarah Sammy, Sheriff Glenn Hill, hold these people accountable. Or I could release it and show the community what they've done to my brother and let the community decide. Did Investigator Robert Drum falsify my brother's police report? Did he crush and stage the vehicle? Did he mute and cut the dash cam before impact? Because I have the conversation of Robert Drum contacting Rexon dash camera, the dash camera that my brother has. He contacts the company and they tell him that this is a very sophisticated dash camera. When a vehicle accident happened, the files are going to be saved in a specific files. You give us the SD card, we're going to recover the moments before impact. You give us the SD card, we'll recover the audio for you. I have the conversation that Robert Drum had with Rexon. Why is that? Why is that not recovered? Now, they have the SD cards. You know, at one point, I'm going to hire a company that will subpoena the SD cards and bring in the audio, bring in the videos before the dash camera got cut out. Now, Rachel Adams, Thomas McMillan, this lawyer sees what's on here. The second flash drive. This is the flash drive for the evidence that a police officer, I'm not going to say his name, a police officer from Prince William County Police Department supplied me with. And I have it, and at one point it's going to be disseminated out to the community. I'm waiting for Chief of Police Peter Newsham to reach out to this family. Reach out to my family, sir, because I have the same evidence that you have. And if this community gets a hold of this evidence, I promise you, you're going to get a call from the governor. You're going to get a call from the Attorney General. You're going to get a call from every badge in uniform. What are you doing to Mustafa Al-Jazari? And you have the evidence and you look the other way. See, it's one thing to know certain things. I know my brother would never do what they're accusing him of doing. I know my brother. I love my brother. I know my brother. But this isn't just one of those situations. I have the evidence to show that my brother is innocent. That this is a vehicle accident. A vehicle accident that because of a grudge, because my brother sued the police, they're taking advantage of my brother. My brother was in a coma. My brother woke up out of a vehicle accident in a coma. They falsified his statement, they crushed the state of the vehicle, they played around with the dash camera, they muted the dash camera, and I have evidence to show it. Now, how does Chief Newsham or Prince William County Police Department feel about me decimating this information that his police officer gave me? I'm not under a protective order. A police officer gave me this information, and I can decimate this, but I'm waiting. I want accountability. It's been 18 months, and I still believe that there are officers that have integrity, that respect that badge and uniform, that swore an oath, that will hold Investigator Robert Drum and Investigator Mason accountable. They have the same evidence that I now have.